Greetings, everybody. We are watching EmpireKas Game on his SCV faster than the drone from Darkforce. That's kind of uncharacteristic that there's a 3-second delay. Looks like Darkforce is slightly behind on that spawn, but we're seeing EmpireKas wishing to have fun, good luck, very good-natured man. He is in a very good position to be good-natured, as he has actually won both games that we have watched previously from these guys. So now, Cass is going to go ahead and continue doing what he's doing best, and that is just to be awesome. He's getting out the early infrastructure that he's going to need. Probably going to go for some kind of fast expand on this map. Shakuras Plateau is very fast expand friendly. The question is, will Darkforce go for the hatchery first again, and will he actually be able to employ it? He's kind of been getting pummeled with harassment, pummeled with being controlled by EmpireKas in the last couple of games, and it's kind of unclear whether or not he'll actually be able to make it pay off in his favor. So right now, watching what these guys are going to be doing, we're seeing that EmpireKas is going to get this supply depot on the way, and this will definitely be fun. And just for those guys that are actually in the stream at the moment, I will be uploading these games to YouTube, as I do enjoy this series. So if you're going to go ahead and leave, I'm just going to say YouTube, go ahead and check that out. So now Darkforce is going to, during this time, get out his hatchery. As you see this drone coming down. No SCVs in the way. Is he not going to expand with this drone? Alright, so this one's going to actually get the hatchery. I'm going to go ahead and guess. There we go. There is that going down. Now EmpireKas is continuing to have all of these SCVs going in. It's not going to go for no gas fast expand, but it could easily be with the one gas fast expand. So Cass has these guys coming in to be able to get out the orbital command the second this barracks is done, and there it is. So there is SCV going to start scouting. We are seeing Darkforce coming in with this drone going directly across map, which is definitely going to help him out. There's a supply depot going in. Looks like there's actually might be. No, it's not TSL, because there we go. It's going all the way down to the bottom, so it is possible to spawn in the close air spawns. So now Darkforce's hatch is approaching completion. He has his spawning pool inside his main base and an extractor on the way too. So he's getting up a solid bit of infrastructure, as he's going to be able to get out his speed at a fairly good timing. Not going to get as soon as it can be done, but we'll see how it's actually going to pay out. So now factory is going to be in production. Excuse me. EmpireKas does seem to go for a 1-1-1 build. Second refinery is being thrown down too, so he's going to have a lot of gas to be able to use on teching. We're seeing a very fast tech lab on this barracks. Does he have a marine? Okay, there's 2 marines, so I missed those as they were building. There's 1 marine over there. Other one seems to be down here. Okay. And then we have an overlord in Darkforce. Where is he heading with this? Or we're going all the way down. Wow, we're going to go up behind and scout for the natural expansion. Very good overlord use from Monsieur Darkforce. And he's going to have to play pretty safely, as he is behind 0-2 in this series, though no these games were played in succession. I do think that they were, though. We've seen very similar guys, obviously, in all the games. So we're going to determine whether or not it's a series while we actually see what's going to be happening. We should know what the tournament this is from, but right now EmpireKas is going to go ahead and continue to progress. And it's calling down a mule. Do we have Starport with Tech Lab? We could be seeing Banshees once more. Alright, so now this Tech Lab is going to allow for Banshees to be made. Will he get Cloak? It's I don't think we have the money for it. Could easily just go ahead and get out the first Banshee. There it is, but he is actually supply blocked and can't produce this Banshee. Where is this? There's his supply depot, completing the wall off. So, Banshee, there we go. Cloak could be happening in a second, though. He could, right now, he could get Cloak if he wanted to. And he is. I feel so special for doing, click on the Cloak and having it actually work, even in the past. Darkforce is spreading a little bit of creep. Not a ton, but a little bit, which is still pretty solid. Is going to get more queens this time around. He does have 1 queen as main, 1 queen at his natural, but he's going to see that there's no expo, and he might assume tech again. Very, very likely that he'll be encountering Banshees once more. But this Overlord is moving in, and he's looking down here. There is no indicator that it's going to be an expansion. This Zerg is ready to watch as the command center floats down, but really, Cass is not going to be expanding for the next couple minutes. He's going to be harassing with the Banshees, and it could very, very easily catch Darkforce off guard, though he is getting another queen at that natural expansion. It's getting his lair as well. Going to allow him to go ahead, get his out his overseers, see the cloak. But this is a huge investment coming out of Kas. We'll see whether or not it's going to pay for him or this time around. Definitely played for him well last game. Alright, now we do see the barracks. Let's see, 2 barracks on the field. We have a single factory and a single starport, but Hellions are being made from this factory. He's actually getting Infernal Preigniter. He is stacking a lot on one base. This is a huge investment no matter how you look at it. The command center, though, is on the way. Luckily, it's not purely staying on one base. So another queen is going down. It looks like Darkforce realizes that, yep, there it is. This cloaked Banshee is running around trying to do as much damage as he can. But there is a Spore Crawler complete inside the mineral line. It looks like this will be able to do a little bit less damage than it did last game. Overseer is now allowing for vision, and this could easily go down. And this queen falls. So a couple queens do end up falling for, oh no, this is so bad. See, the units lost. Oh my god. Kas, wait, is this a glitch? He just lost he just lost a Banshee, didn't he? Somehow, or, oh my god, it got away. 5 health, and it got away. That is huge, and this one's still staying close. It's eating a lot of energy. But this is a ton of damage that's being done, and it's even going to be able to pick off a few of those drones. And will Darkforce will, yes, he does finally take out a unit. But looking at this, we are seeing that there were 4 drones killed throughout the harassment that's taken place. Kas now has this expo up, and this Ling is still there. This Ling is literally hanging out directly next to this mineral line, watching everything, and now it's going to get killed off by this Banshee that is getting repaired slowly. So, looking at this, we do see Darkforce getting a lot of Lings out. He's got to be careful of the Banshees that are out for EmpireKas. They are very, very strong. Spire and Billingness are on the way, so Darkforce is going into the normal Muta Ling Baneling. He's also getting out his +1 attack. Going to try to do as much damage as he can with those Banelings. Alright, so now Darkforce has all of these drones on the mining. We can see that he's ahead in the drone count by a fair bit. 47 to 38 is most definitely in favor of Darkforce. The problem is going to be mules and the fact that there has been economic damage that has been suffered. So we're seeing this factory going to be producing on top of another tech lab. Dual tech labs. Factory is going to be a very heavy mech play. Siege tank, siege motor being researched now. So EmpireKas is trying to get to a very normal game. And Blue Flame Hellions are completed. That research probably finished a while ago. There's a lot of scanning, taking down all of that creep that was so carefully spread by Darkforce. That is rather unfortunate to see that go. But still, Darkforce is going to be able to do a lot. And there is that queen vomiting xel'naga happening also at the main base in a minute. But here we have the Roach Warren actually going down. It could also complete and allow for beefier units to be made. But, ooh, great reaction time and pulling back. But no, the queen is now in the fray. The queen could actually get taken out. It does get taken out. But Ling's get a full-on surround. Units are going to be able to take out this Banshee very easily. Wow, so that was a good engagement for Darkforce. But these Hellions are still alive. See, 5 kills, 6 kills, and 4 kills. So a fair bit of damage done by those Hellions, even with a full surround by those. Look at all the blood that's still down there. But it looks like Darkforce might want to get a 3rd base. Where is he expanding to? Yes, he is. Directly here. The drone's still holding middle patch, unfortunately, but there is this hatchery. So Darkforce is expanding. The question is, will EmpireKas? That is unclear, but it is most definitely a possibility. So we do have medevacs on the way. Double siege tanks. That is a lot of tanks that are able to be made. Right now we see that Darkforce's minerals are kind of getting high. Almost at 1,000. Will he hit 1,000? Yes, he hits 1,000 for a brief second, and then spends a bunch. So now, how many mutas are actually on the field to do a harassment? We are seeing that there are 9 mutas, and that's actually there are 12 mutas on the field. Only 9 in this group, though he is grouping back up with these units. Hockey 2. 1 is army. That's army. We got some more armies happening. Very good solid unit control in the hockeys. 4 queens are all in the same hockey, weirdly enough. Alright, but now, he can try and attack that siege tank. This is not going to be the case. Only, wait, where are the, here are the other Marines waiting to hit all of those mutas as they fly by. but it looks like that will not be the case. Darkforce has control of the watchtowers. He knows exactly what's going on. He's got all of these units poking around the backside. The problem is he sees the command centers that are around, the command centers, the missile turrets that are around. Oh god, that was a bad one. But still, these mutas are doing a good job of poking around, doing what they can, scouting, trying to find the holes. The problem is that EmpireKas doesn't really have that many holes in his gameplay at the moment. So mutas are continued to try and poke around. Third base is now completed. We are seeing a fourth base getting thrown down for Darkforce. Might be greedy, but these mutas are making sure that EmpireKas does not move out of his base. So all these guys are on the field. Where are the how many banelings are there actually? We are actually a solid group of 14 banelings. There is +1 attack on these guys. We are going to look at it back here and see that we have +1 attack for the air units being researched, as well as Central Hooks finishing, and we do have the +2 melee attacks researching as well. But now we're seeing Hellions moving out. Darkforce is aware of this and is going to be able to try and flank with the mutas. The problem is that there are 2 Thors in this mix. That is a very, very strong bit of damage in there. This muta eats a lot of Thor damage. So we're seeing Darkforce getting a ton of banelings. Oh wow. Going to try and get a good position to see him ready to converge completely on this army. And here he is hitting in the choke. There are all the things going to run around and go directly for the siege tanks. Great attack by Darkforce. Beautiful, beautiful army movements. Thor is getting completely surrounded. And wow, this got cleaned up by Darkforce. So well done. And now all these medevacs are getting taken out by these mutas. Oh, that's such a beautiful move by Darkforce. His +1 attack for those in. And oh wow, Transfer SCV is so lucky. Command Center could probably get whirled down a little bit by the mutas, but it doesn't seem that Darkforce has either realized that it was there. Now he actually does. Oh, Darkforce hit these SCVs. That'd be great. Only 4 Marines are coming down now, but he's going to do a lot of damage to the units. Pulling back, the Lings are going to come in. That's really going to help deal with the Marines and allow for the mutas to stay alive. And now, oh god, there are so many. Oh no, Ban's going to be here. They're going to be able to decimate the mirror line. One explosion, great explosions, killing a ton of those SCVs. This is exactly what Darkforce needs to do. That did not happen in early games, was the harassment. Now we're seeing all these banelings going to go. Wow, this is getting taken out by the splash damage. Planetary Fortress does 40 damage per shot. That is more than enough to one-shot the 30 health banelings. So that was really good by Darkforce. Take a look at the unit station. We can see that there are only 42 SCVs to 62 drones. Darkforce is now on 4 bases. You can see that the bottom one has now begun mining, though it's got very few drones in it. In fact, there are fewer drones than mineral patches. It's not a very good sign for your mining base. Now we have all of those guys down there. Actually, now throwing down the extractors to try to get as much gas as he can. ZVT revolves so much around gas. But Muta is being pulled away, and one does not go down. Alright, so one Muta actually manages to stay alive that should not have. But great reaction time by Darkforce. A split second later, and they would have lost that Muta. So now we're seeing this one queen around here going to start getting creep tumors everywhere. So Darkforce is doing such a good job of spraying creep. Look at that. It's very impressive. And wow, that's all I can say is just wow. So mutas are on the field. They do have the good old +1 attack, and they're going to start trying to do as much as they can. The problem is that there are still missile turrets around. So EmpireKas does have Thors with +1 attack. Siege tanks have +1 attack as well. Marines have +2 attack. This reminds me of Roxas's Braddock, who really emphasizes the attack upgrades and doesn't even bother getting any form of armor. And we're seeing that the +3 infantry armors, infantry weapons is actually being researched by EmpireKas right now. So we're watching another medevac being produced out of that naked starport. We are looking at this base, very well fortified with the planetary fortress along with these tanks. Mutas are running around taking hits and losing a few of their lives, unfortunately enough. Let's take a look at the worker count killed. Look at that. That's so key in this game. The amount of harassment that's taking place on Darkseid's from Darkseid's army. So we're seeing all these things are going to start running in. You get a full surround probably. You have full surround easily. The Thor is taking a lot of hits from those Lings and Banelings. Look at all these. All the Lings are still alive. Continue attacking. This is huge. You can see Darkforce actually go ahead and retreat. But EmpireKas with a great job pulling back the Marines, allowing the siege tank to do the damage that he would like. You see the siege tank only has 4 kills though, but Darkforce has a very strong army, a lead in the food count, 169 to 133, some solid baneling hits, and he will be in such good shape. We can see that he's actually morphing his spire. Morphing his hive is about to finish. His spire is over here. Could easily go ahead and get broodlords if he wants to. I would kind of not be surprised if that. It's a great move against Terran to get broodlords. It just disrupts tanks. It's a good job. It's effective pathing. Very strong. And no, the Queen's trying to get the creep down, but no. Oh, that's unfortunate. But still, Spire is indeed morphing into a greater Spire. So Darkforce is going to go ahead and get his higher tech out. He actually has the melee upgrades, so his broodlings will be very powerful with those upgrades. Looking down here, we do see that EmpireKas has no armor upgrades, so broodlings do full damage. Everything will do full damage to them, which is bad, which is quite bad. But now we're going to go ahead and see that. Wait a second. Oh, where is that? I see it in the production tab. Where are you? Oh my Jesus. Is that it? That is it. We are watching Nidus Network being created by Darkforce to try and do as much damage as he can, getting inside the main base. Darkforce has to worry about these guys coming out from the front. There's a scanner to take down all those creep tumors. Oh, all that hard work. But Infestor is missing the fungal growth. Oh wow, that's so bad. But fungal growth on this group of Marines would be deadly. So now, I don't know if Darkforce is actually going to want to utilize his... oh, wow, Ling's going to run around, try and get a little bit of a surround, possibly just go into the third base, but there is no... there's no fourth base up there. And now the siege tanks are doing a good job of slowly moving forward. It's a nice network, still has nothing in it. But max food has been reached by Darkforce, and there we have 3 broodlords morphing. This is so key. This tank line is so immobile. You have this store in here that broodlords are going to be perfect for disrupting this line of tanks. We are actually going to go ahead and watch that. These guys are trying to go ahead and do it, but you got to be careful of the Thor with the splash damage. But here we have 3 broodlords. It's not a lot. Generally, I've seen most people want 5 for the magic number, but right now, Marines are going to try and start picking off these guys, but it looks like it's not going to be the case. It seems that Kas just go ahead and unsiege and go ahead and retreat because of the fact he just outrun these broodlords. But oh no, if he stims his Marines and tries to run in, that could be really bad. Okay, so Darkforce has forced the unsieging of these guys, means he can actually run in with his units. You see that the mutas, oh god, the mutas are in very large numbers. Problem is, I don't know how he's going to use them in this huge attack. Banelings have 2-2, but right now, +3 is done on those Marines. That's a ton of damage. Siege tank is still just on +1. But let's look around and see exactly what's going to follow. But you see, Kas does have a command center on the way. And no, these Lings are going to all get killed very quickly. In Darkforce, they still only have 3 broodlords. Yes, he only has 3. Which is rather unfortunate. Not a ton. Could definitely want to have more, but right now it's max food. But so is Kas. And there's going to be a great fungal growth on those. Did he get a double one to kill him off? He did not. One more fungal growth, yes. And all those guys fall. That is so bad. We're seeing a 15 kill Infestor on the field. That is great. And there are the broodlords being great to actually go ahead and damage all that, kill off the siege tanks. They fall. Oh, wow. Kas took a fair bit of a beating on that for how little damage he actually did to Darkforce. Darkforce still lost a fair bit around. Oh no, the broodlords are out of position. Even though they take a lot of hits, and it looks like Kas is going to have to. He does have a Viking on the field, it's different help, but there's going to be. Oh my god, he hit the Viking, but not the Marines. So, the Infestors. Oh, if you just get a few great fungal growths off on that Marine clump, it'd be so powerful. Alright, so now we are seeing that all of these Lings are going to run around and die. Don't think he wanted that to happen. Is there any adrenal glands? There actually is adrenal glands. It has been researched. So these are these are cracklings. But oh no, the Vikings are just ripping apart. And there's going to be a good fungal growth on all these guys. He's going to come in, take out the Vikings and pull back. But ooh, taking a lot of hits. Fungal growth on the. Oh my god, Banelings, they're going to get Banelings onto the Marines, which do happen. Kas doesn't pull back as much in time. But there's going to be no more fungal growthing apparently. I don't think there's any ground. There's 10 hits from the siege tanks and the Thors and everything, so it looks like the investment of using the infestors is staying back. There are corruptors, a lot of corruptors around the field, and a huge fungal growth. That should be able to kill all of those Marines. You're going to be able to watch the, oh my god, 13 kill, 15 kill infestors, so effective. All the Marines that are happening. Darkforce, though, has just sacrificed every single one of his mutas. Youch, are we going to see more fungal growths? Yes! Great fungal growths coming out of him, but losing infestors, losing broodlords, trying to kite the broodlords, but he's not actually attacking them with the broodlings at that moment. So it's not the most effective thing that can happen. But Kas, these Marines are being great. You can see he's taking up his 4th base during this attack. Darkforce has got his 5th up and running. But let's just see, the Greater Spire is now morphing the Carapace upgrade for his areas with a great tanking hits from those Marines, and we do see some transfuses on the Broodlords to make sure they are as effective as possible. There are, oh wow, 7 infestors. There's a lot of fungal growth capabilities, but right now Kas is staying on his 4 bases. He's mining not very much longer from this base. Basically right now, Darkforce is really playing interesting. Look at all the Broodlords that he has. 4 with another 2 more, but the Corruptor count is so high, it just can't do very much. He needs those to be Broodlords. Right now, though, Kas is looking like he wants to actually take this Happy Face base for his next expansion. So all those guys are in here. So we're seeing this Overlord. Nidus does pop out over here, but just a few lings, and Darkforce is going to have to run away, make sure that these guys can't actually attack up there. Make sure his lings, yes, he's controlling his lings, trying to take out everything he can, and taking down that, but these are Krakens. Look at how fast they're actually killing off these, oh my god, this place is taking so much damage so quickly. They are +3 attack upgraded lings. I hope I'm not lying when I say that. Yes, there are +3 attack upgrades, +3 carapaces on the way, and Kas is getting up his upgrades. No, he's going to start, he's bringing units out there. There is the Thor, going to try to do as much damage as he can. We're going to see, if he snipes off the medevac while he was trying to bring up the Thor, that would have been huge, but that is not going to be the case. And this medevac is still alive. Corruptors are going to move down here, take it down. There is going to be killing off the medevac. That is huge. Fallen Growth and all those guys. Infested Terran, though, are going to be taken out before they can do very much. They kill off, oh my god, they kill off. Kas could go ahead and just scan, but it looks like Darkforce will get a great opportunity just to cliff these units. And look at the damage they are doing. These Broodlords are the +1 attack upgrade. There's a +1 carapace just finishing now. And their lings going to run around and do as much damage as they can. Darkforce is being so effective in what he's doing. And oh my god, wait a second, did I forget to update the score as Darkforce? Wow, or is this game 3? I don't even remember what game this is. Let's see if these guys are actually going to be playing. I hope I forget this good score. This game's going on for a while, though. It could easily just be game 3 and me just getting lost in track because of the time that it's taking. I'm basically blabbing around because we're going to go ahead and watch all these lings, these cracklings with the +3 about to finish. There is Zerg Ground Carapace level 3. So now Darkforce realizes the space is up. Really trying to hit it, though. We're seeing he does now have this base on the way. He's really trying to macro up a lot. He's got almost max food count. How many Broodlords does he have? A fair amount. 6 Broodlords. Or is that 5? That's 6 Broodlords. Okay, so I can't count. Why is the lights flickering? I do not like that. It scares me. And wow, hello, four more Broodlords. 4 more Broodlords. Wow, so a lot of damage can be done this. So we can go ahead and start sieging up these units, and all these SCVs are completely bunched up. He's targeting down the planetary forces, but too bad this isn't the most important expansion to actually hit. But if we can just start hitting those SCVs, that would be really important. Kas is working actually repairing down this planetary fortress that's in an unnecessary base, but a huge attack up here coming from Kas on the northern side, trying to deal with these guys in here. Fungal goes on all those SCVs. Oh, that's huge. This planetary fortress is definitely going to be going down, and we're seeing Neural Parasite on the store, but if that, oh my god, every single Thor is being Neural Parasite. That is huge. We're seeing all of these guys being done. Siege tanks trying to target down the infestors, but they're just out of range. Thors go down. Kas is now losing a lot to these broodlings. These starports look like they're actually taken down while they're trying to build units. But Kas might just try and siege up down here, but no. The broodlings, look at this stream of broodlings, are going to try and do as much as they can against these units. Getting taken out, but still, this is a massive engagement. The Darkforce has all of these Broodlords still alive. Fungal growth thing using corruptors and everything, trying to take down the Vikings, but these Broodlords are very vulnerable to the amount of Marines. Where's the fungal growth thing? great fungal growth happening. Oh, these broodlings are just ripping apart this Terran army from Kas. This is ridiculous, the damage that these broodlings are doing. They are 3/3 broodlings, and they are ripping apart so badly. So Darkforce is continuing to run in. Kas is trying to do what he can, but there's not much he can do. And there's more fungal growth thing. This is insane. All these broodlings. There's a max recap from Darkforce, and Kas is forced to GG. Wow. So Kas GG's. Darkforce wins. Think that's 2-1, but wow, the game was great. Very, very, very well played by Darkforce. I'm impressed. Next game is happening in a moment.